Alright, this is Corey with the Drain Specialist. I am here at, I believe this is 827 East 11th. We are running a video here now after cabling the line. The homeowner is working on selling their property. Yes, 827 West 11th. And so homeowner was told there were some roots in their line. They needed to get them cleared out for the buyer. The clean out I am running from is in the crawl space in the lower unit, or in the basement area. This is not where we ran cable from. I did it from the roof vent kind of towards the southwest corner of the building around back. The reason why is because this clean out in the crawl space sits a ways away from where you would access the crawl space, and there's just no way to run cable effectively. So the line is a 6-inch tile line. It's a private common line that runs through the drive down the hill towards 11th. It's a 6-inch line. So the biggest head that we were able to get through, because the rest of the line on the property is a 4-inch line, the biggest head that we were able to get through is a 3.5-inch head. There's unfortunately no effective way of clearing roots out of a 6-inch line without using a 6-inch head, but we ran the 3.5-inch head through, so from the roof vent. So now we have the camera going, and I just wanted to take a look here. So the cable we ran 160 feet from the roof vent, which gets us well into the city line. I am running, like I said, from the clean out in the crawl space, I am out 62.5 feet. This is the city line right here, so we're gonna slowly pull back so you can see what's going on. So there is a little bit of a lip right there at the connection to the city line. That's what's holding back some of this water. I can't tell if it's roots or if it is just an offset in the pipe due to settling. I'm inclined to say offset. You can kind of see a bit of the concrete formed there. So that's my inclination at this time, is that it's an offset in the pipe. That's what's causing this to kind of catch. Now, pulling back, there is a little bit of debris here in the line. There's a little bit of roots right there. Like I said, we ran the 6.5-inch through there, so this is actually loose. Water will help kind of flush that out. But all of the debris is built up there because of that offset right at the end of the line. So we're going to try and hurry. My camera battery is dying, so we're going to work through here. But you can see a bit of rust scaling here, a little bit of debris. There's a little bit of roots dangling there. Only way, like I said, to clear everything out perfectly would be to run a 6-inch head. And that's not feasible due to the depth of the line, the depth and the location of where the 6-inch line is in the drive. But all in all, it looks pretty darn good now. Someone must have put in a whole bunch of work trying to get this line cleared. I wonder who that was. So we do have some roots right here. What are we at? 32 feet. Like I said, the 3.5 punched a hole through there. There is a little bit of debris still there, a little bit of roots dangling, but that's not going to impede the flow of the line. You're not really going to be able to perfectly clear that out without a 6-inch head, as previously stated, and I'm sure I will say it again at least once. More roots there, nothing crazy. So here is our sweep our connection into the 6-inch. So now we're in 4-inch tile. All of this looks pretty good. Little feelers of roots, but that's expected. And here we are at the bottom of our clean out in the crawl space, and this concludes our video.